Let me make sure, just to make sure.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mazzi.
What's
Mazzi
up,
Make
man?
Up. Mazzi the Joke. Welcome to Lifestyle Libraries.
That's right, man. You know, it's your boy C3 the Wave Maker, man. You know, it's another episode of Lifestyle Library. We got Daff the Dopest is in the building, Miss Crystal Light, and then you know your boy Eric EA in the building. It's like that way. Look, man, that sky look beautiful behind you. Happy anniversary, by the way, Mr. Mozzie.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Out there walking along the beach, man, watching the fireworks. That's a beautiful day for an anniversary.
Yeah, you can say a little river walk. So there's no sun there, all stones. Hmm?
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Hey, that's crazy. So we got your anniversary. We've got EA's birthday, and we've got my like newest daughter being born all within like 3 days of each other.
Yeah, and that's nuts, man. I want to
Is that not
say
nuts,
congrats to
bro?
you for your newborn too. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
man.
And happy birthday to Josh. You feel what
Man,
I'm
that's
saying?
nuts, ain't it? I just realized that.
Shout out to you there, man.
How you
Appreciate you.
doing?
And I still can't hear you, Chris. It's weird.
That is crazy, bro. Everybody else can hear me, right?
Hmm. I can hear you.
That's nuts, bro.
What? Everybody else can hear you. That's crazy. And I hear Daft clear too. Hold on.
That is nuts. Well, sometimes they just try to block the signal.
Trying to
I can
figure
hear
out
you.
we're trying to figure out what they celebrating over there because it ain't the 4th of July.
Look, earlier,
I think the fireworks for us, you know what I'm saying?
now I can't hear Crystal if she's
Oh,
speaking. Oh,
oh
now I
no.
can. Now I can.
No, actually,
Now,
I can hear you, and I'm like agreeing. Like they're over here popping fireworks, and my daughter's like, "Yeah, she heard she heard you, Naeem." She's like, "Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on too. It's not the 4th of July. What they doing?"
awesome. Man, we got a lot of stuff coming up, don't we? We got a
Yeah,
lot of stuff that we done did. We got a trip. We got a plan to Jersey. Oh yeah, yeah. Hold on, we got another invite to send too. He going yeah. Can you hear me now?
yeah. I haven't had a problem with hearing you at all, C3
Yeah,
myself.
he just lied. I'm trying to see if he can hear me now. Can you hear me now, Josh? Now I can't hear him. Wait, can you hear me? I don't think you can. Yes, no, sign,
I
no,
still
no.
can't hear you.
What the
I can't hear anything. This is weird.
what? Somebody else
I can
speak
hear
for me.
everybody else perfectly fine. I don't know what to do about this situation. I'm actually
Can I
gonna.
tell you something?
This is funny. Yes.
This is weird.
Oh, that's classic. That's beautiful. Anything you can do to knock them off the pivot, right?
So yeah, everybody can hear me clearly. My
I
audio
can
is
hear
on.
you.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
so we're just gonna continue on, and maybe we'll have a translator, right? Maybe we'll let Mozzie, like I'll talk, and then Mozzie will just repeat what I say, and then you can respond, and I'll hear.
No, no, no. I ain't signed up for that.
Nah, he's like, hold up, man. We ain't signed no contract, bro.
We gotta
And it's
put the
my
we
anniversary.
gotta
You
put
ain't putting
we
me to
gotta put
work
the
on my
captions
anniversary
on.
now.
We gotta put the captions on for Josh.
This man is logged on
Gee,
two
I am
different
so
accounts, man.
confused. This is the most
Hey, it's one of them days,
inconvenient
bro.
type of issue
I
to
I
have. Okay,
told
I
you
finna
how.
hit show captions for sure.
Okay,
They
let's just
say
let's
you have
go over
turned on
just the
live
lifestyle
transcription.
that we
Let's
had
see.
today. Here's my day. I woke up thinking that it was raining extremely hard. Right? I thought that it was. You can hear now? Yeah? No? Okay. Anyway, I woke up thinking it was
I
raining
can't hear
extremely
you, but I'm
hard.
reading the transcript.
Cool, cool. Um, and I looked outside and it was beautiful. It was bright. It was sunny. It was gorgeous. And I was like, what in the hell is going on? So I traced the sound down to the laundry room. I don't know how. Apparently a hole. just burst in the water hose that connects to the washing machine. I don't know how long it had been doing that, but it was like profusely spraying everywhere. Like it was crazy. I haven't even went. I don't want to go downstairs yet. In the like little subsection of the basement and look because I know it's just drenched. It was insane. So that's how I woke up. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. It's actually been a good day though, really. But that's nuts, you know. It's been that just this kind of stuff, Josh. This some old crazy stuff don't make no sense. It's just trying to knock your vibe off. That's it. It's all good. I'm getting pretty good at not letting it.
Like, yeah, let it throw you off type stuff. I'm seeing what you're
Yeah,
saying.
whatever, man.
And then I'm looking at the transcript now too, so I don't know if it's that much of a delay. But what you had told me this morning too, and then it was like, yeah, my type of day too. I woke up like, man, I'm still a little thrown off. You feel me? Off of having to deal with some stuff from, you feel me? I was thinking that I was in a sweet position, but also a part of me was feeling like we had talking about like if it's a perspective, it's a problem that can't nobody else solve. It's a problem
Mhm.
that's worth my time solving. You know what I'm saying? That was a healthy way to dose that perspective. You know what I'm saying? If I come to you and I be like, "Hey, do you know what to do with this?" You be like, "I don't know. I don't have nobody that's you know what I'm saying. I'm not doing nothing with my life. I don't know what to do. That's running around like that. So if you say you don't know too, I'll be like, yeah, okay, cool. Now it's time to go ahead and get some knowledge. You feel me? So
Yeah,
yeah, it's a pretty dope thing.
it
This
is.
transcript works.
It does. I like. I'm digging the whole Zoom thing, man. It's pretty dope. I can send everybody like the detailed breakdown of it after the thing too. It'll give us like bullet points and shit too. And then the
Oh
cool
yeah,
thing
the
about it,
transcript. Yep.
it'll literally tell us like next steps to take on the shit that we talked about tonight. So if we was planning a business on a podcast or something, it'll tell us like next steps that we should take or that we should. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I played with this in the past. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's fun. Oh, and I got with Nathan today too. Pretty dope. Chris has got a node
Dope.
set up also. So we're running a node on the test net right now, and hopefully when BDAG launches, and forgot. Turns out that some of the servers aren't servers. Um, they're power banks for servers, so even better.
Yeah, the battery packs or
Yeah,
the power
great.
banks. Yeah.
Worked out even better. So like I'm pretty sure we got everything to just go ahead and set our own network up. Yeah, pretty much. And I still want to do a blockchain. I don't see why we shouldn't.
bro. That, like I said, those servers play such a key role to a lot of stuff, bro. You have
Yeah,
no
the only
clue.
way they shut it. Yeah, I mean, what are they gonna do? They could block an IP address with just VPN it, right? They'd have to literally, if you're running on
True.
your own servers, you got to literally shut the internet down, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Or like
Yep,
go after whoever's running it. And what are you gonna do? What bogus ass charges you gonna come up with?
that's just
I mean,
like
I'm
yeah.
sure they'll come up with some. They have before,
I mean, bro, that's it. It's over for that.
but yeah, that's
We
it.
can run
That's a
our
wrap.
own internet.
That's a
Yeah, it
wrap.
makes me kind of think about like how much YouTube has in server space too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like how much does it take to actually have all of these YouTube videos served to all of these people
immense
worldwide?
amount.
And how is it that it's made more efficient now that we have blockchain and DeFi innovations? You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
Right.
fluidly. Well,
Like,
Comcast, who is it? Comcast,
we could
Meta,
plug that in a heartbeat.
uh,
So
Comcast, Meta, and two
yeah, I'm
more.
wrapping that together with it,
They
man.
all
I
have
ain't gonna
data
lie.
banks all
You
over the
said
country that's
Comcast.
storing.
But
Yeah, I can't
listen,
remember the other two.
did y'all hear about what CapCut does now? Like they own everything that you put on there.
Oh yeah.
I
Anything
did
you're
not
running
hear
through
about that.
AI is going to be owned through AI, pretty much.
And they can use your face and everything.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
why I
was
always
just
go
gonna
into the
use
settings
that
and opt out.
for some drop. I'm happy you said that, bro.
Yo, all this stuff, it don't do nothing but make me want to form my own stuff over on Chris's server.
That's it.
On
That's
the
it,
real.
man.
You
I'm
feel what
telling
I'm
you,
saying? And just
that's the only
utilize
way.
all our own stuff.
Yeah.
So we can always keep our own data. You know what I'm saying?
And not to mention, if we have a whole community, if we literally got all our whole
Yeah.
network to just jump over to our own servers, right? Just like we were talking the other day, Josh, about
Yeah.
how if you had 10 people that all were on the same page financially, we'd never go to a bank again.
It says
Anytime you needed a home loan,
same page
anytime,
financially. We never go to the bank. Okay.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Anytime you needed a loan, you just go to your little financial circle, right? I'd rather pay them than a bank or than, you know what I'm saying? That's how Black Wall Street was formed.
And that's where you can exact change.
That's it.
Man.
Exact change. And that's a beautiful little program we run too. Just go ahead and plug that while we at it. Right. So we got the exact change program is basically like any
So yeah,
service.
that'll be able. Oh, you're a genius. Plug that right into
Yeah.
the server. You're right. It's
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
like any server. Right.
It's
Right.
dope.
Right. Yep.
Any service that we like offer that you pay for, we offer like you can kind of at the store when you buy something to give you a option to like donate or round up. You can do the same thing through Exact Change with any service or product we do, and then
Yeah.
that's going
So
to
that
go to
whole
a
time,
fund
I
for
see what
charity.
you're saying. You say it's like an option to, but that'll be kind of like okay. So when we introduce it to business, that'll be what we offer to them for the back office. Yeah, kind of like for the fund for the charity. Yeah.
Hmm. It's a pretty dope little thing. It's still in the works, man, but that's going to be a pretty powerful little movement. I think that's an amazing idea. And but with the food drives and stuff, that's it. That's beautiful. You want to go ahead and tell them about the plan for the
Yeah, we
food
got your
drive with
stuff.
Exact Change?
You want to go tell them about the plan for the food drive, or has that changed? Oh, you're a genius. Yeah. So actually, that has actually been upgraded, right? So
Ooh.
originally, I was thinking about just using the food drives and some of the giveaways that we have already, and it's kind of like seasonal, right? So right now, a lot of different crops and things are in season, but I also noticed that there's not a lot of fruits. Right? There's a lot of non-perishable goods, and that's great. I understand that, but there's not too much of a demand for it. And one of the things that I noticed also is like earlier in the year, or no, 2 years ago, uh, I recorded a video on Instagram and it was talking about how like I was downtown and they got fruits and vegetables in the gas stations and stuff like that. You get closer and closer to these like inner city neighborhoods. I was like, homie, why don't you
Mhm.
have these like fruits and vegetables in here? He was like, I tried to sell them. They was spoiling. It was molding. I can't have mold in the store. So you know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Look, if there's more of a demand or a reason, then cool." So I'm like, "Wow!" And then understanding that, we also were able to plug into some of the old folks' homes, right? Because they like everybody as a kid, like grapes was their sweets. You know what I'm saying? It'd be very rare if you get the chocolates. Chocolates was like a, you feel me, more of a upper class type thing, something to celebrate and things of the sort. So in that same regard, we also plug this on now older folks, the youth centers, and some of the school programs, and we'll also do some of the farmers associations and things of the sort that we've already made. Um, it's interesting though; they're more of like coalitions than associations. I've looked at some of the layouts. They are really attached to like initiatives for like your education, food safety. So I'm looking to do more seminars and courses on that, and also like how to grow your own food, because that'll be more of a reason for us to all partner together citywide. So multiple cities will be able to do this, of course, but now it comes with a little bit of a blueprint behind it. So there's a lot more people that's getting hyped about it. We still do the non-perishable goods, but I am gonna bring out like some dragon fruit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even some smoothies, or you know what I'm saying? Um, Things of the sort. And we got a whole fireworks show courtesy of Mazzi.
Nah, you know what? The fireworks has stopped. I was gonna say, how many times do you have to
And we just
see?
got Mr. Christopher
How many
around.
times do you have to see flashes of lightning before you hear thunder?
Oh, that's
Ooh,
flashes of lightning. I thought those were the
ooh.
fireworks. I'm not sure.
This is flashes of light in the sky right now. Is what I'm looking at. It ain't.
Oh,
It can't be lightning because I don't hear no thunder yet.
yeah,
Well,
your
back
audio
in the
clear,
day when I
gangster.
was a
I don't
kid,
know.
they used to tell us that's how you could tell how far away the storm
See,
was,
back
if
in
you
the day when
count the
I was a
seconds
kid.
in between the lightning and the thunder.
So y'all get to see what I see right
That's
now at the
beautiful.
same time. So if y'all see something weird, y'all gonna see it with me.
What are we looking at?
We're looking at Jersey, man. Jersey Shore look like.
Yeah, pretty
Oh
much.
yeah, it's Mozzi's anniversary too.
Mr. Silva, what's good, Daddy?
Good, man.
World domination. I was Mr. Silver on the prayer. We in here.
I was just speaking on you in the node.
Oh yeah, bro, we got a node running.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh man,
This
that's
is
dope.
crazy. Everybody can hear Chris. It's got to be my computer. I'm gonna reset my computer. I'll be
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Hey, log in with Peace Be Still, man. Last time you did that, it fixed your shit. So anyway, we just had Mr. Christopher Silva join the podcast.
He the
You
he
all
the
know him.
he
You
the
know
he
him,
the
man.
he the litigation man
Man, that
now,
guy's into everything, bro. He calls me a million times a day telling me some new shit.
man.
Hey, honestly, the other day he completely, I did not even pay attention. I was invested in like 3 token pre-sales that had launched, and I didn't even realize it. It wouldn't have been for him. He was like, "Bro, this drops." And he was like, "Aren't you in Ascension?" I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Didn't you?" I was like, "Oh shit, man, appreciate it."
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, man. Yo, Chris be on it, man. He's been on it.
Yeah, man. Bro, I literally taught him like just a tiny little bit. That man said, "Phew," took flight. So that's not fireworks, right?
No, that's the sky. It's lights in the sky right now.
That's pretty strange looking.
It's red flashes of light too. Like
Yeah, yeah. I don't know
yellow,
what that's all about.
yellow flashes. Then I see a red flash of light.
Look, it's like spiraling in the middle too of the clouds. It seems like by the moon. That's pretty.
Yeah, you see that up there, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool and also scary.
But it's just all these lights right here, and they say like lightning don't flash in the same spot, right? Like it's been so many flashes in the same spot over here. It doesn't make any sense. You feel what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
what I
isn't
be
that a
trying to say.
saying? It's like lightning never
Bro,
strikes in
at
the
this
same place
point,
twice.
we are not dumb, okay? We are on
Yeah,
point. We
You
know what's
yeah,
out there.
you
We're on
feel what I'm
point.
yeah.
saying?
Like, come on, man. You
Come
guys are
on.
not
I've seen
slick,
all the
bro.
documentaries. You
Listen.
guys are releasing UFO
Oh my
files. Oh, I just
goodness,
seen that.
dude. We were driving down Rossville Boulevard yesterday. All right, now we had just drove down this exact same road the day before that, and I promise you, there was still a gas station there, and now there's a Taco Bell open, running, a whole new building, man.
That's
It was
crazy.
not there the day before. I know this for a fact because we just traveled. Ricky was in the car with me, and we're driving back yesterday, and I was like, "Holy shit, there's a Taco Bell." He was like, "No, there's not." He's like, "There was no Taco Bell there yesterday." I said, "I know, bro. There's a fucking Taco Bell. Bro, there is a brand new Taco Bell open running. How did a gas station turn into a Taco Bell operational overnight with a whole new building?"
That is that is bananas.
That is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. Not really, but that's pretty weird.
Yeah, that worked
That's definitely
fast.
some Mandela effect shit right there, dude.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is all the way. Man, I'm convinced when motherfuckers get turning the fucking shit up, dude.
Y'all fuck some shit up and
You
transform
know
some shit outside right
they admitted
fast.
there's like a whole there's a whole blog about they admit that they have made connection with an entity from another dimension and it's been telling them shit to do.
These guys been catching frequencies from in
Crazy,
like
bro.
the oceans
Oh
underneath
yeah,
the
we're just talking to this dude in this other dimension. He's telling us how to run shit. You know what I mean? What? I
oh
ain't listening
man.
to nothing. Nobody says no more.
What I can tell you is this earth is shifting. You feel
Oh
what I'm
yeah, it's
saying?
definitely shifted all the way. And look,
So
it just got dark in 2 seconds. Now it looks even crazier. Mm-mm-mm.
yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
the Book
like
of Enoch. There you go,
it's
Chris. You know what's
this
up.
the sky is type clear right
Yeah.
there, but it's like what is all that? That's like I don't know what that is. That's like
It
I don't
looks
know if
like
that's
it's
a
surrounding
cloud.
the.
I don't know if
That's
that's a
so weird.
cloud or not, but I know that's the clear sky right there. You feel what I'm saying? But that over there, I don't know what that is.
It's like
But it's thick
gravitating to
though.
close it. Yeah, that's.
It's
It's not getting any
massive.
closer though. What the hell is that about?
It's
Shouldn't
going
the
over.
storm?
It's going over that way.
So it's coming from where? Is it coming from behind you?
Nah, it's like it's going to. Yeah, you could say that it's coming from behind me, but I'm looking at it, so it's traveling
Yeah. So
south.
that's
Well, is that south?
wild though.
Well,
But doesn't it seem like it's
southwest.
gravitating toward the moon?
But it's like the moon is traveling in the same direction as that shit. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I'm saying. It seems like it's like gravitating toward the moon. I mean, the moon like controls the tides and a whole lot, seasons and all kind of crazy shit.
Function at all. And then I looked and I was like,
That's wild.
she was very good. 90.
I'd rather if I'm gonna keep my camera on, I keep it on that. It's something to look at. Because you can't see me because it's got dark out here, but you can see that stuff out there clear.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy too. That's pretty wild.
But if y'all want to know, that's Philadelphia out that way. That's Delaware out there.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Did we still got like I don't think he's logged back in. I don't think Josh is coming back.
Yeah, Chris, I was telling the squad how like I'm sitting right now where I'm at right now, and it's like right behind Bruce Willis's parents' house.
Yeah.
Hello?
You know what? Believe it or not, I had the
We,
pleasure of
we
meeting
can
Bruce
hear you.
Willis.
We can hear you, Silva.
Yeah, we can hear you, Chris. I met Bruce Willis in Atlanta one time. He was like incognito. Like I didn't even know it was him for a long time. He was like kind of chilling in the back with his hat down and shit. And he
Yeah,
wasn't
he's
like,
always like that.
yeah, he was cool as shit, really. That was
Always.
crazy, really. I was like, holy shit, man. I was like, he's just like, he kind of nodded. He kind of gave you that look like, yeah, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't like say anything. Don't draw a scene. I was like, I got you, bro. I was like, damn, that's cool. I was like, it just surprised me. I was like, I didn't expect to look beside me. Fucking Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Gallardi, man. He passed away. He was the owner of the little spot.
Amen. Damn.
Oh, that's much.
Red lightning, bro. Come on, man.
Yep. High energy weapons.
I'm telling you.
Don't
And I
exist.
swear, there's something solid up in this area right here. I keep seeing it where it flashes something solid up in this area.
Yeah,
Look.
man.
High energy, boy. Energy's changing.
Yeah, it's been a heavy ass day too, man. That's crazy.
Uh,
Has anybody else had like a really strange? I haven't like I've definitely been in a good mood just because every time some crazy shit happens to me now, I'm just like laughing about it because I'm like, bro, what else you gonna throw? Like I done been through all the shit you could throw. What are you gonna do? So I just be laughing now. Like Chris, you missed it. I woke up thinking it was raining hard as hell still because it was like thunderstorming bad when I went to sleep and like it was bright and sunny. My water hose connected to the washing machine just busted for no reason. It didn't even
Yeah.
bust. It's got like a spot rubbed in it and it's not moved. It's like maybe I don't know, dude. It had maybe like one of them field mice or something got in the house and like ate through the hose trying to get to water. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because them field mice is all over the big ass field. Like, dude, we were literally working on the cars like day before yesterday, and a hawk swooped down and snatched a field mice straight up like 10 feet away, like 10 yards away. It was crazy. It was crazy shit ever. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I've seen a video of that, but I ain't never seen it in real life. That was dope. Probably not so dope for the field mice.
Yeah, that's nuts, family.
That's
I'm out here.
that's
Just
crazy with that red lightning though.
did you see that? I was wondering if anybody else seen
Mhm.
it horizontally too, like straight across
Yeah,
the sky.
exactly. That's what I did. They was going, what the heck? Bro, they cooking some shit up there.
Yeah, they doing something, and they doing it
Yeah.
quietly because I ain't heard a bang yet.
See, you should be hearing some kind of thunder.
Oh, you haven't heard anything? Go back.
No thunder, bro. The whole time.
Yeah, I haven't heard no thunder yet.
But he mentioned that at the beginning. He's like, how many lightning strikes are
Oh.
you supposed to see before you hear thunder?
And
And
when
I
you
was
see
like,
something like that, if it is thunder, you see it before you hear it, right? Because it travels
yes,
faster.
yeah. And that's how they would tell us. When I was a kid, like my grandfather and all them would tell me, you see the lightning and count the seconds, and then when you hear the thunder, you could judge like how many miles away the storm was. Because you got to think like that shit's creating like yeah, I mean, that's like a mini explosion. That's like plasma. You know what I'm saying? That's energy. So it's going to disperse sound. It's going to disperse air. It's going to there's going to be a wave that fucking comes from any type of disbursement of energy, right? So I don't know how the hell they're doing that without some kind of fucking shockwave of sound coming somewhere. Unless that shit's so far away that by the time it gets to you, it's dissipated. That's the only thing that would make sense. But that means that shit's got to be such a huge amount of energy being generated that you could still like see it that like pronounced from that far away.
I don't know, but y'all can witness it with me because I don't got no explanation for it.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
This air feels beautiful out here, though.
Don't breathe it. It's a trick.
Look at my kid.
No, that's
Saying,
crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, that could just be some phenomenon of nature, but I
That's
doubt
why
it.
I went to sleep.
That's okay. We still ain't got Josh
uh,
back.
I'm gonna let y'all rock out,
Wait, but
family.
if you're 10 to 15 miles
Right.
Just
That's what I'm
Holy
saying.
away from
shit!
it,
Yeah.
you
It
might
shouldn't be
not
in
be
here.
able to hear it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's probably so far away that it's like dissipated by the time it
That
gets there.
doesn't mean, yeah, if it's 10 to 15 miles away, you might not be able to hear it.
But see, damn, that's a bright ass flash. And it's a weird ass color, bro. I ain't never seen red lightning.
Yeah, me either.
I've seen blue and white. Never seen no red lightning. I've seen like Tesla coils and shit produce like some crazy ass colors.
Shit is nuts, man.
You guys know that he was
I didn't even
originally
hear
like
your
Tesla was
food
originally being
and
funded
don't
by
turn it.
JP Morgan. And then like when he discovered that free energy shit, they defunded him and then seized all of his works. That's pretty crazy. So, Chris, you want to kind of go over some of the node shit, bro? Like, how hard was it? Because you literally went from zero to like running a node
Yeah,
very, very, very quickly. Like, it seemed like you did it overnight.
I actually did. I actually did it in 4
That's what
hours.
I was thinking. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure you said, hey, I'm gonna check this, and then the next day you called me. It was like, hey, I got a
So,
node.
so the thing with running a node, right? It's like when you're mining. So blockchain is you mine and you verify transactions on the blockchain. It goes by blocks in a
Mhm.
chain. This is why it's called the blockchain. Now, I was mining on the block DAG network here on the DAG network, where all of these nodes
Yes.
are in connection. So, what I'm doing is I got the software, I got the command codes, I hopped on AI, and I set up the node. I made sure my computer met all the requirements, 4 gigabyte of RAM, whatever. Set it up. I started coding, and then I got the node running, and I'm seeing the transactions verified on my computer screen. So by doing that, the 1x miner gets shipped
Yeah.
in about less than 40 days. So when it gets shipped, the node will be running. The wallet was connected within the command software, and so I have a
Okay, so you were able to connect the wallet address.
I created a physical wallet address with a private key, a
That's
seed
it. All
phrase,
right,
and an
I'm finna take
address.
flight. That's all I was waiting on because Nathan
Yeah.
said he was having trouble connecting the wallet address.
No,
Uh,
you want to create your own wallet
yeah,
address.
bet we're running. All right, that's all I was waiting on. Cool.
And so basically with this node going, if since I showed proof to BlockDAG, they should be giving me an airdrop of tokens.
Yes, and that's on a test net too. You're getting to see a test net. For anybody that don't know what a test net is, it's like whatever blockchain or whatever's going on, they have a test net feature to where you can like pretty much launch a token or a meme or an NFT or like do kind of like a demo account in real market, real time conditions type shit. So it's a way to like kind of it's basically what it says, the testnet. Instead of the main net, which would be where you'd actually be on the actual main net, like trading and shit for real, you could run it on a testnet.
And you're gonna be able to create your own contracts, your own tokens with BlockDAG in seconds.
Yeah,
So
that DAG technology is supposed to be like next level shit, really.
that's the thing. So this is the thing. They're saying they predict that this coin by the end of 25 could. They're saying it could hit $1, and by 2030 it could hit $30.
Yeah, if it does
I
that,
don't
well,
know how that works with the tokenomics. I don't even know if it's possible for it to be that high. But like I said,
if it hits $1, we're paid, so paid. It's ridiculous. That's how much money it is.
on top of it hitting $1, we're staking
Yeah, it's
and we're
insane.
mining it on the one on the free miner app. That's 24 block dag a
Oh
day.
yes, that's right. I've gotten I've got so many off of just that. That's a free app too.
I got
Literally, you download.
1750.
You don't
All
even
I
have
got
to watch a video or nothing. You just literally click that shit, slide a thing, and start getting free money.
and so this is the thing. I'm invested in 11 pre-sales. Two of them dropped, and they're not performing well. As a matter of fact, I lost money on both of them. However,
Well, look.
I have it not pulled
That is
out.
expected. That is
Yeah,
expected with any pre-sale because there's a lot of people. The big thing about a pre-sale is because you get it at a discount before it drops. It's just
and
like an
look,
IPO and a stock. So
exactly.
people
We're
are getting in that
staking.
just to make money. So
Yeah,
any pre-sale that launches, there's going to be a dip off the rip, bro, because all them people that's just trying to make a bag is going to sell. That's expected. Ride that
yeah,
shit out and buy that shit while it's low.
yeah.
And
So
that's how you do it. Let it
I'm
drop even
holding.
more and buy some more of that shit and then wait.
I'm
Be
holding
patient.
because two to $10 trillion is gonna get loaded in the crypto market within the next 5 years.
5 years.
Exactly
Yeah,
5 years.
man.
So if we're talking an
Yeah,
extra
man.
$2 to $10 trillion, and I got in a block that when it had a 2.5 million, I'm sorry, 255 million dollar pre-sale is when I got in.
Yeah,
If
and that's
if
like
this
one of the largest
project hits
publics.
1.5 billion market cap, it passes Algorand.
Yeah.
And so this thing has its own miners. It has its own ecosystem. It has its own grants. They have crypto grants. They have
Yeah. They
their
got a lot of
airdrops.
cool. And they're
Everything is
signing up for a
incentivized.
partnership with the NBA.
Bro, they are in cahoots. They're showing their
Yeah.
faces.
Yeah.
Um, they're shooting for 600 million before the fucking project drops, bro. That's insane.
Yeah. Cool.
That's
600 mil
insane.
before
And
we
you know
even
what's
do
even
anything.
crazy? It's actually climbing
Yeah.
there.
It's already at like 300, right?
It's at three. It's about to hit $333 million.
Yeah.
It's almost there.
Yeah. I bought that shit. The first time I bought it, it was 0.0018, I think was what
Yeah.
it was worth. That's crazy. And like you said, we're in like 50 other pre-sales. Salaxy, like that's just gonna layer two Solana. Yeah. Well, people love that shit. And
Yeah.
Solana's
So
big in games and shit too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big feature. And a lot of people they think Solana's just about meme coins and shit. Bro, Solana's like a lot of the gaming people would be all on Solana and
well,
shit.
Solana is one of the top digital assets. It has a
Yeah,
high market cap, bro, and it has a lot of liquidity. So it's like no one can just run off with the bag, really. And
yeah,
I would say, like I said, a bunch of this money is about to be loaded into the market. So we're talking XRP, we are talking
yes,
Solana, we are
dude.
talking Ethereum, we are
Hey,
talking the
look,
top
y'all need to
assets.
be checking out XLM too, man. Like I'm telling you, that shit's crazy about how they, I ain't man, they scrub transactions and shit. That's just, I'm just saying, if somebody were to cash out there, it might be beneficial.
And then BlockDeck's gonna come out with its own
Strictly
debit
for
card.
educational and entertainment purposes only, of course. Right?
We're
Got to
gonna get our
mention.
own debit card too with
Yeah,
BlockDeck as
I know.
investors.
Those crypto debit cards is the way to go. They have saved my ass so many times. Like when I've been going through this bullshit with Wells Fargo, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wells Fargo. Um, no, yeah, but for real, like the crypto cards, like saved my ass because I've been able to just move fluidly and keep it pushing. Like think about like if you just couldn't, if most people if they just couldn't use their bank account, they'd be dead, bro, dead in the water. Like that shit, and it actually was stressful as hell, honestly, until like I got it all kind of figured out and fluid and stuff. But really, man, I suggest anybody go get them man, get a debit card, bro. Algorand, matter of fact, I think Wallet's going to launch a credit card for God's sakes, man. That's nuts. Yes, you mean you're gonna give me a loan to get crypto, and I already make loans off of the crypto I get? Oh, what? Yes, run it. So I'm gonna get a loan to make a loan to make a loan to pay myself. Beautiful. Look at. Please tell me that you can hear me now. He still can't hear me. He's done logged into like 3 different accounts. It's like, man, come on, man. You can't make that make sense. He can't hear anything I say. What? Talk to him, Chris.
Yeah, about what?
Anything he can hear you.
I mean, like
Isn't
I
that
said,
nuts?
man, this crypto market's booming. The stock market's booming right now. These option contracts are booming.
Oh
Like I
yeah, we
said,
forgot about the
waking up
option.
early when the stock market opens and seeing how the market, picking a few
Yeah, man.
companies, trading them, options contract, setting your order, and then ignoring it, going about your day. At the end of the day, the money's
Yes.
there. Crypto, like I said, a lot of pre-sales. Staking is where it's at.
Yes.
I don't day trade. Um,
Yeah, and you
Same
can
thing with
make a
real
lot of
estate.
money off that, but it's just like time consuming, and it kind of for me it defeats the purpose. It's like I didn't start investing to work more.
Yeah. And just yeah, bro, like bro, you know what's crazy, right? It's because stop YG.
I know my dog's been acting a fool back here, fighting and all kinds
I'm running numbers, bro, and it's like, bro, we have to touch a bag with this crypto. We have to touch a
of.
bag. It doesn't matter what coin you
Calls
own.
me
If you hold
every
on to your
day.
crypto, if you are consistently investing and you are holding your crypto, you are staking it, you are
Yeah, you're getting
collateralizing it,
paid. Yeah,
leveraging it, you are doing futures contracts. If you are
you're
making
staying
it grow,
active, man. Yes,
it
exactly.
it will pay off by 2030. Do not pull your money out
Yeah, don't
because
buy
you
shit
made
with
a few
crypto,
thousand
man.
and you want to show the world you made it. Keep the fucking crypto, bro. I'm telling you,
Yeah, who
because
cares about your Tesla?
fuck a Tesla,
Fuck a
you know what I'm
Tesla,
saying?
man.
Fuck a watch. Okay, if that
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Fuck a watch. I'm gonna take mine off, matter of fact, I have to say that. Fuck a watch, man. I don't need this shit.
no chains, you
Yeah,
know.
you really don't, man. I mean, I guess if you feel like you need that, there's your problem.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it works for marketing, but
Yeah, that's what I yeah. Actually, shout out to Ron Collins. He brought that point up. That's a valid point. That's about the only time that like extravagant spending on stuff you just really don't need. It could be like a net plus. So yeah, shout out to Ron for that because that is a very good thing. A lot of people don't realize that they just see that, like he said, they just see that that you got that car, you bought that chain or whatever, but they're not seeing that somebody else. You film a video in that new car, somebody sees that car, now they're paying you for a service, or you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of shit goes into marketing and stuff that people don't realize. So that's a good point.
yeah,
But if it's not for that, if you're doing it to flex on your homies, bro, or you're just doing it so you look like you got it, I mean, bro, I know what happens to motherfuckers that look like they got it in the hood. Somebody coming to get it.
real.
So other than if you ain't marketing and making some money off of it, quit all that flexing shit, really. And that ties into what Josh was talking about earlier before we started the podcast about how like there's not any really authentic, like real fucking men on in media like that no more. Like everybody's just like either feminine as fuck or just on some bullshit, man. They're just promoting the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, bro.
They just want everybody to go fuck bitches and do drugs and kill each other. it's,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Yeah, man.
So what you
Hope you
guys
back.
propose we do about it? Because I know as women, we see it. We see it. As women see what's
exactly
going
what we're
on.
doing. We speak on it. You know, we address. The problem is like every time you see some shit that don't sit right, and you just sit down and shut up and you don't say nothing, you're enabling that shit, man. That's one more fucking time that they got away with it. What you think they're gonna do the next time? Shit, you ain't say nothing. Next motherfucker probably ain't gonna say nothing either. And that's how that shit. It's how it fucking compounds into this like society, this shit that we got right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what you got going on, bro. Uh, in no situation am I gonna sit down and shut up when I see somebody like trying to mutilate a child or some shit. Like he's a fucking child, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna go take it, have them cut all on it by the time they're 30, then commit suicide because you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. You know, suicide rates and like transgenders is like through the roof. That's nuts. Why do you think that is? I don't know. Maybe because you literally forced a child into a decision they were not fucking capable of making at the time. Like shit like that. But people will be okay with it, right? Because, well, you know, I don't want to say nothing. So they don't.
I think I heard there's like a book out. There's like a book out. Like it was like
Yes, it is
an
on the,
agenda for
it is
over
on the,
100 years. They're really following the plan, y'all. Like
yes.
it's really happening.
Yeah,
They
man.
change it.
It's insane. And like literally, man, I know everybody's just trying to like, you know, not get canceled and keep the peace and all the fuck all that, bro. Canceled is the most retarded thing ever. All that is censorship. Oh, better not say what you want to say because you might get canceled. Shut my shit down. I'll make another page. I have another
Well,
fucking 1,000 followers. You know, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna shut up. Especially not against some
definitely.
no crazy shit like that. That's nuts, man. And that's what's wrong. Everybody's just standing down instead of standing the fuck up.
Yeah. That Daph and I were just talking about this a lot. Again. We always talk about this, and it's just like we like the gray season is kind of over, like,
Yeah, it's
for the
over
most
with,
part.
man.
And we were talking even last night, like even watching who you have around us, and all of
Yep.
a sudden I thought about the story in the Bible from Jonah. Jonah was he he got into that boat, and the boat started having all these issues, like storms and everything were happening. And all of a sudden they were like, "Yo, man, like who's jacked up in here? Like what? Why is this happening? Like
Yeah.
who
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 did you
who
got this?
ain't got no act right in here? Yo, throw that person over the boat, out the boat, man. That's kind of how we need to be. Yo, are you in alignment? Are
That
you
is
out of
that.
alignment? For real, for real. And it just made
Yeah.
me. It just hit me like we were talking. I just thought about it. I'm like, yo, man, this is for real, for real. We you can't, man. We want to keep the peace, and then you fall to pieces. You
Yeah,
want to keep
that's
the
a good
faith. Like you
point.
got to think about. I mean, you got to have wisdom and everything. We can't make peace with, well, like stupidity.
That's true. You know, but the one main point is people got to realize, man, anytime that someone, like anytime that they take your rights or that they try to take it, they don't ever give them back. There's never been one time in history to where an empire has come and just oppressed the people and took their freedom and then said, you know what, shit, we're sorry, guys. We realized we made a fucking mistake and here's all your freedoms back. Never. Not one time has it happened. It always has to be a revolt. So the easiest way to not become a slave is to not fucking become one in the first place. Like once you're already there, bro, it's like, well, now you got to literally do a whole revolution to get fucking your freedom back. That's insane. And people will just be quiet and let it happen brick by brick. Build their own fucking prisons. It's insane, man. It is
Yeah,
absolutely insane. And it's all in the mind, right? It's all in the mind.
all in the mind, all in the mind. And
Because
and
ain't
I'm
none
not
of this
saying,
shit you're scared of actually threatening.
yeah, exactly,
None of
exactly.
it's going to kill you. Not a single bill being late is going to kill you. But you got anxiety like there is literally a predator that has just invaded your home and is going to kill you.
Yeah, that's that
It's,
programming,
it's
severe
insane,
programming,
dude.
man,
Cut that
and
damn TV
program.
off, man. Shit, cut that
Yeah,
damn TV off.
yeah,
Oh, man, it take a whole lot to get me out of my element to where I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I mean, a whole lot. That's crazy, though. That's insane, man. It's just, insane. Everybody wants comfortability, but it's like really kind of conformability is what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what it is. And then can you imagine there being a time where people upset with you in the masses because you're not conforming?
Yes, oh my God, every day. Every day somebody's like, you probably should be quiet or you, you know how many times I get told I'm doing, you be doing too much. But shit, I think you guys probably just don't do enough. Really, is what it is. I don't really do that much. It's insane. Don't listen to people. It's probably
They
what
really,
you should do.
I do see that too,
Just
though.
stop listening to other people because they ain't really got too much good shit to say.
I know, man. They
That
all just
sucks
they
too.
all
Like
yeah.
I'll be talking to people for engaging conversations that like spark, creativity and shit, and they just like they got just the most crazy replies to nothing I've ever heard in my life. It's just talking. It's just talking actually at that point. Really just talking about nothing in general. Which is just I can only do that for a couple seconds.
Right.
But they don't even realize it. That's the sad part. Most people it's crazy. We talked about that the other day. They'll go to work and they'll work their ass off and they'll come home at the end of the week with their paycheck and they'll pay all of their bills, right? And they'll be broke and feel accomplished. They will literally feel proud of themselves. They will feel like, you know what? I did it again. You know what I mean? Took care of my
You know what's
family.
even crazier is they'll bring other children into this world and teach them the same thing.
Teach them to do the exact same
Yeah.
thing.
And so you spend a third of your life asleep, right? And you know what's crazy? Going to work, all that stuff. You spend a tenth of your life just at stop signs. Okay,
Yeah.
73% of all Americans in this country live paycheck to paycheck,
Yes.
which means that if they were to just lose their
A
job,
$400
something happened,
emergency.
just like
$400
that,
emergency.
in the
Can't
snap
survive.
of a finger, their entire life would fall apart.
That is insane. I think, yeah, it's like 70 something percent can't survive a $400 emergency. What emergency is going to happen that's not $400?
That's what I'm
See
saying.
what I'm saying? So you're basically telling me that 70% of the fucking whole country can't have an emergency happen at all. Or it's fucking their whole life up. That's pretty, like, frightening, honestly.
This is where it gets sinister, bro. I was told growing up as a kid, like, oh, nurses, they get paid good money.
Yeah,
But you're working 50 hours a week. You're getting $120,000 a year after you get taxed. You have what? How much do you have left over after
nothing. Probably,
120,000?
you're probably going to file that as, like, income, and then you're not going to do it under a business account, so they're going to eat the shit out of it, 30 something
No, they
percent.
automatically tax it out of your income when you're a
Yeah, that's what I'm
nurse.
saying. Yeah. So
So it's
that's
like,
crazy. You know,
and then plus when you go into the economy, you get taxed again, and all your bills. You
oh
really
my
don't have
God,
anything.
dude.
You don't
Yeah.
have anything. So it's like this
Yeah, honestly, I don't know a lot of really like
successful
Six.
nurses.
Well, I'm not going to say I know a lot of
Not like
successful
that, but
nurses,
you get what I'm
but not
saying. Like
financially successful. Yeah, not
financially.
financially successful. I know a lot of them that feel like very good about themselves and they're, are happy about
Well,
what they do and love their profession and really are trying to help people. But as far as financial, yeah, it's not like, but that is crazy. You're right. They do teach you that, oh, go be a nurse and you'll make a lot of money. You know, that's crazy. Or go to business school and you'll make a lot of. I always thought that was the most insane thing ever. I would never send my child to go learn how to do business from a professor that doesn't fucking own a business. He's never ran a business, and you can tell fucking somebody how you're supposed to teach me how to run $1 million business, but you don't even have one or have never had one. How could you be teaching me about business, bro? Well, I don't trust you at all. That's insane. People pay fucking like ungodly amounts of money to go to Harvard and learn business from a professor that don't even know how to do it. Pretty crazy. He can hear us this time. Yeah, you can hear me this time, right? I know it. You know what? I bet, man, that's crazy because before we did this podcast, that's the reason why it took so long to get it started because I was having a problem with the audio um, like with my computer, I had to literally completely reinstall the whole Windows update and everything, and it finally worked. And now it's like perfect. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's weird. But that is strange that it's only my like audio he can't hear. That's nuts. So I definitely have a lot of stuff to do because I got a whole house like to paint and stuff before. Well, maybe get some 2 days. Um, does anybody like want to go ahead and like send some shout outs or some plugs to anything they got going on?